Hi everybody, this is Dan Talk Sense, and today I'm going to do a fragrance review of a fragrance called Signature Pour Homme by the House of Zaharoff. If you want to know more about this fragrance, please stay tuned. Hi everybody, welcome back. So first of all, I just want to thank Barry from the channel Centralised, because about a month ago Barry had sent me a decanter of Zaharoff with some other decants, and I have previously done a video. It was like a fragrance battle, and I had this with 3 other fragrances, and looking back, maybe I shouldn't have done that, reviewing it as part of a fragrance battle. I felt that it was a fragrance that I really needed to do on its own to really smell the notes and really get my head around what I think about this fragrance. I think with all fragrances, they deserve to have their own platform. We can make a clear judgment. So what I've decided to do was take you on a bit of a journey today. I'm going to take you to an iconic place in Shropshire. It's called the Wrekin, and when the weather's really nice, a lot of people in Shropshire will walk up this big hill. Now, in folklore, the Wrekin supposedly was a giant who was walking towards Shrewsbury, another place in Shropshire, and he was killed and hit his body. But it also resembles me when I'm on a beach lying down after a week on the beers in Benidorm. But it's a beautiful landscape, and I would love to for you to see what it's like, viewing from the top. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to spray it on. I'm then going to film my way walking to the Wrekin, maybe bits walking up the hill as well, and then I'm definitely going to show you the amazing views around Shropshire from the top of the Wrekin. What I want to do is to tell you the different stages of this fragrance and how it changes and develops on my skin. I want to tell you at the end, make a conclusion on whether I feel that you should buy this fragrance. I am going to compare it to 2 other fragrances which I feel are quite similar to this, and hopefully conclude whether it's worth investing in. But before I do that, I think it's really important that I give you a bit of a background as to how this fragrance came about. The perfumer is Claude Mur, but what I do know is that they got parts of this fragrance from all over the world. So much that I writ them all down. I'm going to go through them. So they sourced the cardamom from Guatemala. I'm going to put these on screen. Lavender was from southern France. Black pepper was from Zanzibar. They put some juicy pear in there. Some blue cypress from Provence. Ginger roots from India. Blonde cedar from Virginia. Some oud from Indonesia. Iris from Italy. Pimento leaves from Jamaica. Fir balsam from Canada. They've also got, in the dry down this fragrance, you've got some sandalwood which they'd sourced from Australia, some patchouli from Indonesia, some black amber, some myrrh from China, and some frankincense from Ethiopia. Now I think it's important that I mention that, because it just goes to show that this fragrance, the way it was crafted, there was a lot of love in this, and the company, they wanted to source the best materials, and it does make you think maybe they went to different parts of the world, they smelled these different components, and it brings back memories, and they brought them all together to produce what they would feel is a masterpiece. And I know many people out there in FragCon feel this is an outstanding fragrance. It was in a number of people's top 10 summer lists. I know that JC's channel, I think it's Stay Fresh, I heard that it was in his top 10. A lot of fragrance reviewers have been, hyping this fragrance. And I have smelled it before, and I did like the opening. But today I'm just going to tell you how it performs, how it changes on my skin. So if you are interested in that and you want to see beautiful views of Shropshire, then please stay tuned, and I'll be with you in a second. Hi everybody, I've been wearing Zaharoff Signature now for about 2 hours. The weather in Shropshire is absolutely beautiful, and we get a nice scent bubble around me. It's It's not a huge scent bubble, it's moderate. What I'm getting is nice creaminess coming into the base, you get a little pear note. But the lavender is the star performer in this, so I'll compare it to two other fragrances which I'll mention later on in the video. Today we decided I was going to go to Horton Abbey, but I've changed my mind because of how beautiful it is. I thought it'd be great to show the subscribers and the viewers the beautiful views of Shropshire from the top of the Wrekin. So I'll speak to you all. It'll be 2 hours probably in real time, but in a second I'll talk to you at the top of the Wrekin. So I'll speak to you all in a few seconds. Sure. I'm just going to sweep round and show you why it's worth all that effort walking up here. You can see all these amazing views of Shropshire. And in the background over there you may be able to see Longmynd and Church Stretton, a beautiful place. I may shoot some videos up there in the future. And then if I sweep round, look how amazing that is. And actually, one positive from lockdown is that I think pollution has gone down, and you can see hills in the distance a lot clearer, but look how beautiful this is. Hi everybody, I've been wearing the fragrance now for 4 hours. I'm in the midway stage of the dry down, and that behind me over there is Brownclea Hill. I may do a video up there sometime. Behind me you may see where the power station used to be. It was on the news, it was knocked down recently. It was quite an amazing moment when it was knocked down. So what I'm getting from the fragrance in the mid drying down is a bit of woodiness coming through and a bit of the pepper I can smell as well. But it's getting closer to the skin. But it's amazing that George Zaharoff went around the whole world getting all these different parts of the fragrance to put them together. And it's now on my skin in one of the highest points of Shropshire where I live, and it just shows how amazing the fragrance world is, that this can happen. So in a couple of hours I'll be back home and I'll make a conclusion on whether I think you should buy this fragrance. But extremely well blended fragrance, and you're picking up little different aspects of it as time goes on. So really like it, really like the fragrance. I'll speak to you all soon. So I'm back in the house now. It's been an absolutely tremendous day. The weather's been really good, and it's such a good feeling because as I just got in it started to pelt it down with rain. I've had a bath because I absolutely stunk and I didn't want to sit on my sofa and make it smell, but it was so lovely listening to the rain after being out all day. It's been a real pleasure wearing this fragrance, and I'm just going to make a conclusion on whether I think that you should buy it. Okay, so there's two fragrances that are similar. There's Tom Ford Beau de Jour, and there's also a fragrance from Davidoff. I'm going to put it on the screen, which is an old school fragrance, and people mentioning on Fragrantica that it was similar to Tom Ford's Beau de Jour, just a bit rougher. But it'd be only fair to compare this to the Beau de Jour because of the price point and the quality of the blending. I think it'd be only fair to compare it to the Beau de Jour. The reason I say Beau de Jour is because when I smelt this, that was the first fragrance that came to my mind, and that was because the lavender is the top note in this one. Now, what I'll say is with Tom Ford, it probably projects a little bit better than this one. I found that Beau de Jour performs really well on me, and it had a really nice, soapy, clean, fresh smell. But this is way more complex than Beau de Jour. With this one, you get all these different parts of it that come through as the fragrance progresses throughout the day. So halfway through, I was getting the bits of pepper. I could smell a little bit of the oud in the background. So to conclude, I think that as people, we like fragrances for different reasons. Some of us wear fragrances to get compliments. We want to be smelled by everybody in the room. Some of us will appreciate a perfume that's a lot of love and care has gone into making, and we'll enjoy wearing it ourselves and picking up the different parts of the fragrance throughout the day. This is one of those fragrances where I was really enjoying it, how it developed throughout the day. The only drawback I would say with Zaharoff is the fees, the postage. That seems to be an issue with a lot of people. They're saying you have to pay so much to get it shipped over, and it pushes it over the £100 mark. And people are frustrated by that, and that puts people off. I would say I think I will buy this fragrance further down the line, because it will be perfect, I think, for wearing in the office at work because of how clean and classy it is. So I think I will buy a bottle in the future. But yeah, that's my thoughts really. I would say as well a special mention to George Zaharoff. He seems to be a really nice guy. When I put a post on my Instagram that I was going to review this, he commented saying thank you and hope you enjoyed it, sort of thing. And I think he's a really humble, nice guy. He engages with Fragcom, which is a nice thing because not all perfumers do. They put the product out, and if people like it or not, they don't seem to engage with people, and they just, and that's it. But yeah, with George Zaharoff seems like a really nice guy, and I just want to thank Barry again for sending me the decant because I would have never had the chance really to smell this, I don't think, and I've really enjoyed wearing it and reviewing it. So I hope you enjoyed the views of the Wrekin, because and from the Wrekin, and I'm going to incorporate more of that in my videos because my subscribers have said they really enjoy the format of the videos, reporting back how the fragrance progresses throughout the day. So if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. I really appreciate all these subscribers. I'm trying to improve my content. I'm really enjoying the journey. Thank you all for your support, and I'll be speaking to you all very soon. Thank you for watching.